Hello, welcome back. So we got to third chapter, and also I checked about protests, and the reason why it didn't happen before is because they are only unlocked after the start of the third chapter, which was my suspicion. Alright, we have a lot of teams now. Ruins of the Tesla City. Oh, this one. Looming remains of a city once famed for its technological marvels. The place has a bad reputation and has been picked clean over the years, but to our surprise, our scouts uncovered a yet undiscovered chamber. It houses a mechanical calculator powered by a coal-to-oil converter. It remains active, though no one knows what it's calculating. We can either remove the converter to replace in New London, though this will deactivate the machine, or we can send a team here to use the machine to boost our research. Oh, well, it's just another outpost and probably will require some amount of teams. It will depend on how much teams are required. But on the other hand, maybe it's even useful to just leave. Like, whenever we need a boost in research, I could use it. Especially if it's just 50,000 coal. Completes coal liquidation. Oh, okay. Like a free research. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how this outpost looks. We should harness the computing machine to advance all of our research. Mysterious towers. Tall towers can be spotted on top of these peaks. Further exploration has been hindered by the constant winds and shearing glaciers surrounding the site. Our scouts have noted that some tunnels by Tesla City head in this direction. We could outfit an expedition to try to reach the site from the underground. 30. It looks like prefabs, which we don't need, but I'm curious. Send scouts to find out how deep this tunnel goes. Captain's Mine. The captain himself ordered this mine dug as New London's coal began to dwindle, but its hastily laid trail was lost to a whiteout. The shafts are marked with the miners' final farewells to their families. We don't need it. Not now anyway. 250 coal, maybe more. We already have a coal mine here? It's probably the same, really, once we connect. I don't know what how like we're gonna be heating up Winterhome. We have like a train at the old dreadnought that has the generator. What the Winterhome gonna have? 15 teams left. Anything close by? Heals. These low hills will be the furthest our scouts have ever traveled from New London. They cannot travel much further without being bereft of resupply and communication with the city. This place actually has barely any people left to support the old gathering. So I guess, fuck. My dream of cutting this off is it's not gonna be fulfilled. Unless we stop. I mean, I still don't have enough housing to send these people back. I could stop this site, send these people back, but like they're gathering quite a bit, like 308. So if that's cut off, that's actually not gonna be enough. I guess it's fine as it is. Maybe turn off one of these. Oh shit, more people. Overwhelming. Have twice as much heat abundance as heat demand. We actually need more and more housing. Ube. Can we go further? Is this something that has insulation? It doesn't seem so. Wood hoarding and spectrates. Huh. 350 gold? Needs money. A lot of workforce. And reduces hunger. But I am still unsure if it's gonna reduce the requirement of food. Is the game worth it? Depends. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be for everybody. I think some of the fans are not gonna like it, some will. I think it's worth it. Like, I'm enjoying it. Definitely has still interesting dilemmas to solve, especially like political, ethical, moral. It became grander on a scale, further away from like simple mortals. Requires 20 Frostland teams. Okay. 1 steam core, 300 prefabs. Oh, we have people at population growth. Alright. Return to Winterhome. Descending into the valley of Winterhome will be very challenging. We will need to divert resources, manpower, and attention from New London. Are you certain you wish to confront this challenge now? It seems we are ready to meet these challenges. What does that mean? I mean, learning from previous times, spending too much time just really doing whatever you want and ignoring the quest could have consequences that basically you would need to rush and barely complete it. And I assume if you don't complete it, you just the game would probably end. So I think I would rather start as fast as I can. Some colonists. Stewart, a radical group of faith keepers, has come forward with a proposition. They suggest ensuring the leading members of the Evolvers end up included in the colonist group that will set out for Winterhome. The Evolvers have been the source of discord in New London, one member of Faith Keepers says. Make sure the most forever, and among them joined the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. Ah. It's funny, I had this idea with the dreadnoughts, but here it's actually a choice. But I don't want it. Those two lunatics are equally useful and equally crazy, so I would rather try to still establish an equilibrium between them, so not taking sides. Recruit colonists equally from all communities. Make sure to include involvers leaders equally. We'll send everyone to work regardless of affiliation. How much are we sending? Maybe I don't need to build so much homes. So like, should I build this stupid building? It's a lot of money. Research is still going. Pharmaceuticals, yeah, I want to build that. We have 2 building spots, 3. Another one there soon. Kinda need hospital, but the new building should be fine. Crime is still okay. I kind of wish to avoid building housing blocks because they cost money to maintain. Unlocks the food sweep district ability, which provides a large stockpile of food but will result in injuries. Interesting. I mean, we did research it. I think we should at least have it as an option. It's probably going to be turned off for the whole time. I don't know. Oh yeah, they want me to build this, which I want to do here. Nah, I need to rebuild it again, I think. Shit. Went to Frost... Oh. Yeah, we have no technology that dedicated to material. Holy shit! 69 houses, nice. But why? I don't think population dropped. Or did it? No? I guess we just got it from building these? But I thought they were giving much less. Oh, wait, what? I didn't know about this mechanic, so if they're in a crevasse, they gain additional modifier. This is like more than double. It's like 150% modifier. Jesus. What the hell? What? What if I expand it? Will it be worse? 52 right now. I was thinking maybe I can go here. 52, 52. Now it's worse. I hate it. Like the wind honestly looks the same. I don't know why it's worse now. So I'm gonna run out of materials. Can't support themselves. Okay, so it's 10 teams required. So by how much the research is split up? I guess we could go in the tab and see. At least in this regard. Tesla City Research Outpost 25. It's not, I don't think it's worth it. 10 teams, it's like 100. What if we build another research institute? I mean, I'm not even sure we need to, because the money is still a problem. Alright, well, yeah, I was thinking sawmills. Untreated sawmill and mechanized sawmill.
Steward.
Watchtower, heat pipe, watch. Use youth volunteer duty. Trust falls. Well, I can do that.
Steward.
Research teaching hospital. Promise to conduct medical trials. Start quest to build refurbishing goods factory. We do need one.
Steward.
Is this the maximum? I feel like it might be. Deradicalize evolvers. This community will encourage their former members to leave the faction that they have joined. So that's probably... Huh, interesting. False relations decrease. It's probably because of their maximum relation to me. Alright, I guess this is good. Weeks cooldown.
Steward.
Fervor none. I wonder if without any fervor they can even start protests. Oh yeah, we could bring some people in. Build deep melting drain? No! We don't need it! Why is it here? You crazy people. Okay, well... Anything else? No?
Steward.
Yeah, I was hoping get a sawmill promise. Untreated sawmill. Massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into usable materials without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process but exposing people to mold spores and fungi. Versus this. I don't like it, but like in current situation, I kind of trying to start to turn around on this, because if we have so much oil. Oh, Luco, nice to see you again. If I have so much oil and so much heat, I guess I could afford temperature level drops. As much as it hurts me. The productivity is boosted and it's squalor instead of disease. It's kind of the same, I guess. All right. We're good at London. Kind of. These guys get more than they need. There we go. Let's throw extra. Ridgeline. Okay, seems good. Steam cores, materials. The closest ones are here. Would be easier to connect if there's something here. Valley. In one of the harshest winters, some scouts got lost in a storm here and there. Wait. And were thought lost. They returned years later, saying that escaped convicts had these guys rescued them, taken them to their camp, nursed them back to health, and eventually returned them home. Ever since, coming across an escaped convict has been considered good luck. So in this canon, convicts were good guys. I think it could turn differently in that DLC on the Edge. Finished hard playthrough. I actually did the survival one. It's it's not very pleasant. You really need to push the limits of the game and possibly use like some unintentional not glitches, but like things. With the hunters, I remember you could like put them on duty and then take them off when they are not working, put them on some other duty. Then when the hours for hunt are up, you just put them back, something like that. There's, I think, more, but I barely remember now. Alright, well, let's help our London out for now with the materials. Wait, what's this? So we sent... Oh yeah, we sent the scouts there, right? And then we didn't get any notification that they came back. Our scouts reached to the end of the tunnel and found an isolated crater and unpowered electrical towers on top of the sheer cliffs to all sides. At the bottom of the crater is a frozen lake, structures frozen beneath the ice. Our geologists suspect the lake is not natural, but formed after a flash of heat melted the snow on the nearby peaks and flooded the crater in the valley. We have no idea what could have released so much heat. But it seems old Tesla was up to something big here. If we set up an outpost, maybe we could dig down into the ice and salvage some structures for parts. I wish we could try to figure out what created so much heat instead. Maybe they were working on like atomic generator or something. That would have solved a lot of their problems. In last autumn, the convicts were just normal work. Are you confusing on the edge? Oh, the prisoners that you bring in. Okay. One's building the generator, picked the engineer's route and not the workers' route. Yeah, but that's different. I guess not. I guess they were the leftovers of those convicts. But I was talking about the On the Edge DLC, where it was like a faction or a village. I think things could have went ugly there. Prefab. Well, I don't need prefabs. That's ridiculous. 10 per week. Alright. Prepare Winterhome for colonization. 2 weeks, 2 days. I assume we will need a whole bunch of resources, which, well, it's always money. It's always about money. Oh yeah, we had a group of people here. I need to bring them. Let's do that. Ah, it's so nice now here. Oh yeah, refurbishing goods factory and Vanguard logistics. Still waiting here. I guess I could start building the industry complex. We don't have any slots. Right. We do. What the fuck? What? Oh, this is oh, this is what they were talking about, upgrades. So you could just build on top of these and it works. Huh. Shit, well, I would rather build a new one. Not to waste material. I don't know how it works actually. Will we waste materials? Well, they seemed pretty chill, but well, I don't remember now. It's been a long time ago, but I think there was like some kind of shady thing going on, especially if you try to confront them and instead of trying to be friends.
A new council
Oh shit.
session is now in order.
I actually blocked this extraction point. But this extraction point is actually finite, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hello. Ooh, alcohol. We can ban it. And the Volvers like it. Interesting. Nah, this is a bit too extreme. The Frostlanders don't like it. Damn. I assume it's mostly Frostlanders. Not all of them. Mobilize Watchtower, Squad. This is an easy one. And then they still want this stupid deep melting drill that is literally can't be built anywhere else, cause like where? Oh my god. Most filtration tower. Could build one of these. Alright. Propaganda. Let's go. I assume it's better for me to take these laws. So like a choice really.
Have spoken. The law takes effect.
Time to rest. Community service. Stewart, more and more citizens are contesting the community service law we have in place. Why must the whole city look after our scouts? The city has survived. The city has survived. Frostland exploration is no longer so vital. Must we keep toiling endlessly? Said the tired young man, finishing his shift. It is true, we are in no immediate danger, nor do we have any pressing needs. Maybe we should consider doing away with the community service altogether. They always like to change this law around, but exploration is booming right now. Like, we don't need prefabs. We could use money, but it's fine. The extra heat is not needed. No community service. Trust increases. Damn. I gained a lot of in adaptation instead of progress. And yeah, this one. But nobody, nobody is saying for me to build this. So this increases the research speed, decreases disease. This is like a better hospital. This is industrial. Oh. So I have to build it in industrial complex. The fate of Winterhome, a pivotal choice. Okay. The Winterhome expedition has arrived to the cursed city. The cores under the ruins could be used to further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth open to access those that are buried and extract them quickly before toxicity renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissures, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast to manually close what remains. But afterwards, we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. I mean, we kind of need more cores, but I like the idea of another city. Like, why is this place so important and not like any other where we could settle? And also kind of similar to space exploration dilemma, right? Like if we be interplanetary, if we go and settle somewhere else, if the meteor strikes and destroys the planet, it's not gonna wipe everybody out. And again, I guess this is a bit of a nitpick, but if the whiteouts are regional, then you can just swap around places. You don't need to settle in one place. You could have multiple cities and you can just move between them. The cores will be extracted one way or another. Faithkeepers don't like it, Evolvers like it. But I don't get to see the generator at full capacity. I think it makes more sense to have multiple cities, so I think I'll go with that. Close the fissures. If we can settle here, no single whiteout will endanger all of us again. Change of heart? You just have to side with somebody. Like, you can't just pick decisions as you want. You must side with Faithkeepers or Evolvers. You're about to make a decision inconsistent with your previous choices. Thus far, you have chosen to support Faithkeepers in their path to defeat the Frost. This choice will realize the Evolver's dreams and undermine any hope for a future the Faithkeepers wanted. I mean, I hate this so much. Like I was thinking to try like Evolvers only playthrough later. I mean, if this game makes you choose this much to like side with people, I think this choice I'll just choose Faithkeepers because we sided with them before, so we could see how it goes. But I hate to do it. This choice will realize Faithkeepers' dreams and undermine any hope for the future the Evolvers wanted. Oh, it's chapter 4 already. What? The third chapter was so quick. It was just... Huh? Salvage Winterhome. Extracting cores from the ruins of Winterhome will be dangerous. The gas will build up over time, as the toxic fissures are now fully exposed. If we want to minimize casualties, we should frost break and extract cores as fast as possible. Oh great! Maybe we should have said that before. I only have so much money. It doesn't... I guess it does look similar. Or it's like a giant crack. So this, I suppose, runs on the coal, I assume, because why would it run on something else? There are two fuels, weirdly. What is my coal? Yeah, it's just not displayed. And I can't send it. What? Oh, so they do run on oil, which makes no sense. So they just refurbish the generator real quick before blowing up? Like, how does that make sense? Fuel priority. Or this one... Was Winterhome generator been able to run on different fuels? Was that a thing? I don't remember. Weird. Alright, people 3,000. Toxic gases, disease. Like literally everywhere. Thinking where to build houses. I think here it is possible, but it's gonna take a long time for us to frost break there. Here it is possible, and there's no frost break needed. Okay. There we go. The question is, should I build with heaters? Let's try to build it smart. It is hard. Well, at least let's build this one. Then we'll see. $100 dinero left. Need to check with London.
Steward.
19 weeks. 6 days. Why is the further back? Oh, I guess because of our recent choice.
Steward.
Mobilize watchtower.
Steward.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Well, the most valiant. out of their ranks to join private army alongside your normal guards. Is this permanent? I just gain guards and they stay, or how does this work? It doesn't seem to decrease relations. Alright, let's try it. Enlist the steward's militia. And this is 75 weeks cooldown. Okay, we need to make up 2 evolvers. Promise to conduct medical trials. Promise to build survivalist headquarters. Promise to pass allow productive outsiders. We need money for the Winterhome now. We could just conduct medical trial. Alright, I got soul meals. Is this up? Fuck. Hitting. Oh, that's a quest. This could wait, I think. Although 21 weeks. I guess there's nothing else in Frostland, like there's no need for me to build these just to increase the load capacity if you can transfer instantly resources anyway. What's the point? Like, you need to man these and build these. It's crazy. Yeah, Harvester is also... eh. Oh yeah, what about prisons? I'm thinking, is there a way to like decrease fervor other than what I found? Prison with therapy wings and utilizing innovative methods to cure criminals from their impulses and rehabilitate them as functional members of society. Trustfuls. It's less effective at crime reduction. Prison with built-in equipment to discipline criminals and to re-educate them using corporal punishments. Normal prison. It's literally the same as thought correction? What? But without penalty? And this is considered the reason? Path? Okay. I don't understand how this is a choice. Oh yeah, wait, so I wanted to change equal pay. Just a little, it's gonna be a little stupid to research the same thing twice, but I guess it was a free research before. Where is it? Society? It's gotta be there. Nope. Work compensation.
Our scouts have surveyed new areas.
Made sense that it used oil as fuel, but we had to rebuild this generator, or well, upgrade it to use oil in the first place. I guess you just have to assume that Winterhome's generator was special, without any mention of it. An explorer's grave. A pile of stones breaks the horizon. The cairn is both a grave and a cache. We firmly believe the core within was left for whoever finds themselves in need, and not for the explorer's journey in the afterlife. Some of the scouts fear disturbing the stones, while others point out that we can take the core and reassemble the cairn afterwards. Well, do it. Frozen Grove. We found a grove of trees encased in snow and ice. The perfect site for a crew with the bouldreel to extract timber. 320. That's a lot, actually. Like, with the skyways, it's gonna be multiplied. That's actually more than any of these. There's 250 with the skyway. This is also with the skyway. So the further away you go, it seems like the bigger the rewards. Okay, let's explore close to Winterhome. Maybe it can help us. Mountains. A group of wounded travelers reported that huge bears the size of houses roam these wastes, preying on any living creature that dares pass that way. No one knows if they were indeed attacked by bears or made up the story to get a bit more soup from the cookhouse. Ridgeline. No one dared approach this hazardous ridgeline before the explorer Rowett sent a well-equipped expedition here. No one is sure what they discovered, but it is rumored the results changed Rowett and the fate of his expedition. Alright, this sounds interesting. We can send even more people. Okay, let's first make sure we are good on materials. We are not. Shit. Really not a great time. Most filtration tower. Okay, well. Oh yeah, but when these guys connect it, it's gonna be more. All right, let's explore something else. They can wait. Ridgeline. This easily defendable ridgeline is rumored to be the hiding place of many who fled the gangs of the shipwreck camp, including the convicts who once ruled the settlement with the ideal of treating everyone equally. Ah, shit. Can we cancel this? Baron's Cave. A wall of whiskey barrels protects the entrance to this cave. Inside, a shackled servants sell anything from stolen jackets to sun drugs. Sun drugs? Toward the back of the market is where the servants themselves are bought and sold. Our scouts were handed a message. To whoever rules New London, I rescued each of my servants from a certain death in the plague-ridden bilge of the shipwreck camp. Send us the materials to make weapons and we can expand to the shipwreck itself. The Baron. So you can't do it because we're not merit-based. Alright. Yeah, I would shut it down anyway. Send men to seize the Baron's operation and free the servants. What would that do? More people? Just... Shipwreck camp. Settlement population approximately 5,000 people. Broken chains hang from the gunwale of a shipwrecked prison hulk. Founded by escaped convicts who swore all residents would be equal, rival gangs formed over time and now compete for power. Our scouts say the settlement is in chaos, with different laws and practices behind each bulkhead. Until a clear authority reigns, there is nothing we can do with the wreck. The shipwreck's old leadership are rumored to be hiding out in nearby ridgeline. I don't know why this is grayed out. I can do it after the Baron, I guess. Oh yeah, what's going on here? Probably should start digging. I mean, it seems like there's not much sense to actually dig materials on site. You should just supply. I guess we should focus on cores. Unless we want to clean it up later. And since there's toxic fumes, we should do recovery hospitals, right? Disease -3. Or no, that's it. Filtration tower. I mean, housing probably wouldn't be a bad idea too. Or we could just cover it in homes here. I mean, if I build the housing districts, I actually save up money. Sure, it takes a little bit of more time, but on Frostbreak. Alright, so far so good.
Stuart?
I guess we could min-max a little bit. David Holm, 37 Bagger. Looking at its reflection in alcohol shop window. Oh, Dave, you a wreck. When do you last shave, eh? Or babe, for that matter. What would Anna say to see you like this? Though appearances would be last on her mind, I reckon. More likely. Why'd you drink away all our funds? Or did you pass out somewhere soft at least last night? Maybe next fiver I get goes on a haircut. No, the one after that. First, I need a drink. Should have been worse, I guess.
Recess has ended. The council sits again.
Stewart.
Wait, so they wanted medical trials. It's kind of stupid. Oh, and then I can just turn it off. Moss filtration tower. It's not needed here. I wonder if it's gonna be needed for course instruction. I'm not sure. Damn, this goddamn London. Barely holding on materials. Yeah, I guess it's time to lower it a bit. Charlotte Boucher, 27, colonist. Those fucking faith keepers, always bending the steward's ear to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground. And now with the Winterhome, they are putting us all in danger with their madness. This can't continue. Someone's going to have to do something. We tried talk. It's time for action. It's funny that there was a choice to send evolvers here. I didn't do it. Some enraged evolvers aim to sabotage operations in Winterhome. But it's still, you still get the consequences. Still get the same story. Alright, 40 shelter, which is like 2,000 people, I assume. Let's start with that.
The Research Institute is ready to present its latest.
Alright, work compensation instead of equal pay. Oh, they don't want to. Frostlanders won't negotiate. I mean, even if it convenes all new Londoners, I don't think it's gonna pass. And they always want the goddamn drill. Is there a spot I'm missing? Like, it can't be that they're just forever locked with that choice. A broken vow. Conduct medical trials. Stewards, the evolvers are furious that conduct medical trials are no longer in effect. They wish to remind you of the vow you swore to enact it. Doing so earned you significant goodwill with their members. Mocking them by ending it now has pushed them toward hostility. How do you wish to respond? Fucking hell. Like, couldn't you tell me then how long you wanted this medical trial to continue? Okay, I guess until somebody dies. It worked with the Faith Keepers. They didn't notice any problem. Like, I mobilized the watchtowers and turned them off, and it was fine. Most filtration tower. It's kind of needed here. I guess I could... Then I would need to turn this on. Rapid frostbreaking harms workers. Winterhome. Stewart, as frostbreaking teams neared the chasms of Winterhome, it was as if we approached the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in open air. Scores of our people suffered today, brought right to the edge of death. They won't survive a second attempt. Rapid frostbreaking can lead to injuries and death. Tensions between Faithkeepers and Evolvers are rising. Automated frostbreaking will not put people at risk of death. Construct one automated workforce factory. Okay. Need to research this first. Oh. It is not even close, apparently. Worker shifts. Weather adjusted shifts, less efficient. Workers in cold districts fall ill slightly less frequently. Machine centric shifts. More squalor, less workforce. This is good. To put less pressure on workers, workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock and adjust working hours accordingly. Alright, I'll just put this filtration thing here. It's probably gonna be needed. Steam cores are reason the scouts die in the Tesla City. You mean the ones that died in the first game, or you're talking about something else? Shipwreck camp, Baron's cave. Our men have stormed the wall and shut down the Baron's operation. The servants have been freed, but they remain on site, unsure what to do. There is also a considerable stash of liquor, sun drugs, and luxury goods that are too useful to waste. Yeah, let's bring drugs in our city. Can sell them just like state-provided alcohol. In the first game, what makes you think that's steam cores that killed them? Wasn't that some kind of electricity? I remember... Well, I don't know, it happened so long ago. Encourage the servants to deliver these goods and start a new life in New London. Goods... Frostland dwellers. Develop an outpost here. Married to this enterprise. So you're gonna be basically replacing, but But what are we gonna sell? Are we gonna sell drugs in this establishment? I guess we could find out. But then I need to put people in again. Could use money. Well, I am curious. There may be some merit to this enterprise after all. Like, I wonder how much. No, what? It's not enough. We connected. We're not connected? Ah, shitting me. I mean, I might as well just do this instead. So, like, do we want to connect anything else? Is the question? What if this is something that we want to connect? Then I might as well just, in case, go like like this. Research and construct generator, hyperdrive regulator, gather enough cores for the generator upgrade. Next gas outburst in 8 weeks. Oh shit, so it's gonna... might cover more ground. Alright. People arrived. Or maybe we could have done it differently. They said frost breaking. Wait, safe frost breaking. Just takes a whole lot more resources. I think it's better for us to save money. So maybe speed up research. Oh yeah, this thing. What was I thinking? shit. Oh yeah, this deep melting drill. This is hard. What if we do guided? Just gonna pass. You know, let's do guided, because we do have a lot of support right now. Although support marginally decreased, significantly decreased.
The eyes have it.
Have at least 15 come of heat stamps. Sweet. So this is running 2 and 10 guard squads. That's not much, but guess it's good. Baron's Cave, a market selling anything from stolen jackets still stained with blood to fresh sun drugs. Toward the back is a tall platform where servants are brought and sold. So we're still selling slaves? I thought we would refurbish it a little bit. Yeah, 2, it's not like a whole lot. 10 teams. Buried village. Under the snow lies a settlement from old mines, from old times. Its people long gone, and its structures damaged and decayed by the frost. Okay, material. Slavers camp. Several scouts went missing in this area over the years. Finally, we traced their tracks to this walled camp. We can see cages and guarded huts. It seems to be some kind of slaving camp. If we sent guards, we could deal with the slavers and rescue some of the prisoners. Our scouts will certainly feel safer knowing they can explore without having to watch their backs. Alright. Destroy the bandits' camp, free the prisoners, and bring them to New London. I wonder if that's going to be like another outpost opportunity. Breakdown points. From the side of the abandoned workshop, wooden scaffolding and support structures are scouts believe Dreadnought was serviced here for several months. Around the workshop, they found the remains of training equipment, target bows, rifles, and compasses, all used and repaired and used again to the point of shattering. A small graveyard stood to the side near a crude sculpture of a man covered in eels. Its plinth reads, "Those who stay are lost, but those who move on will be found." Sounds very Evolver type philosophy. No matter what happens here, no one is using this camp anymore. The Eel Man. Somewhere out there. Only 10 people needed. Valley. Travelers from this area report seeing many caves full of edible moss and mushrooms, some of which have certain effects on the mind. I need to put them at maybe... I don't want to run out of money, but we will need hospitals, I assume. Actually, cancel this. Put it next to a heater. Maybe it's stupid to build entire hospitals here. Sabotage in Winterhome. Stewards, some colonists swayed by the evolvers among them have begun sabotaging our efforts. We could build watchtowers to maintain order, but some of the Faithkeepers whisper of a more extreme solution. They propose we instill public executions. In their mind, it would both aid our efforts as well as show the colonists that, given the option, working is the better choice. No. Construct 2 patrol watchtowers. Okay. That's another thing to worry about. Tension increased. Death to Faithkeepers. Conflict is brewing. Steward, we discovered ransacked provisions. They forever tainted a place that could have been our new home, carved into warehouse walls, followed by death to Faithkeepers. 3 of our workers did not report in for their shifts. They were known to be Evolvers members, instigating brawls and vocal in their hatred of our efforts here in Winterhome. Their fate is left to the frost now. We need to have our eyes peeled for violent radicals. Conflict between Faithkeepers and Evolvers is brewing as salvaging Winterhome has crushed their dream of settling a second city. I mean, I don't understand what's so important about this place in particular. At least they haven't explained, but is it warmer to settle here? Is it like... It seems like there's some kind of cavern, but it's extremely toxic, and they wanted to just cover it up. Wouldn't it cover the heat then, too? I don't understand. Like, why is this the place they want? Isn't the generator here blew up in the first place? It said it can save people should one city fail, but like I'm asking about why in this place in particular. Why couldn't it be just in a different place, not in Winterhome? Like, couldn't we just recover the steam cores and build it like here instead, not on the toxic cavern? It doesn't seem like justified. Last camp. Some survivors of an expedition have been taking a refuge in an old coal mine, but they refuse to return to New London without their commander. He's our only hope. He will come back and he will bring the secret to the first spring with him. First spring? If we can find out what happened to the rest of the expedition, perhaps we can convince them to come home. Deserters End, Frostland Site. Discovery Station, Rowett Expedition. An abandoned research station battles the wind. Our scouts found a sealed case of letters from the lab at Fortitude Base, but the station's purpose remains unclear. The final note is addressed to Rowett himself. We won't need the others after all. We can do it ourselves. The scientific equipment is gone, but we could disassemble the structure itself. Okay. We don't even know the purpose, but we're gonna... Oh wait, disassemble. I mean... Let's wait. It might be the only thing you can do with it, but... just in case. It's symbolic? Ah, come on. Winterhome was the hope of the new home scenario, but they made it their own path when they realized Winterhome fell. It tells the people that shit will be better no matter what. Also, the colonies of Winterhome, I'm pretty sure they're not part of New London. They just went on a dreadnought somewhere and disappeared. I don't know, like symbolic in this setting. I think we need to... These guys need to think about survival over symbolism and boosts in spirit. Especially these evolvers. Like, these guys don't really care about morality. Automated workforce. Man. Okay, it's not too much. 9 weeks. 1 steam core. Plant and manufacture. Okay, just need to wait 1 week.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Ooh, money in 2 weeks. Fuck evolvers. Can we make a promise? A promise to research thought correction prison in 40 weeks. Promise to build survivalist headquarters. I don't need more survivalist headquarters. Merit-based housing, no. I Oof. It's really not the best time. And wasn't it like worse than normal prison? Hmm.
Stuart.
Shit. I feel like we need to do something. It's a bit weird to see redness here. It almost feels like you can't research it. Usually in games, this is an intuitive color, but it's a color for radical idea. Upkeep 30 oil. Plant that manufactures advanced machines that can assume control over operations in any facility. 500 to build? 500 heat stamps? Construct the industrial district. Huh. Can we even gain this much money in 9 weeks? I guess we will be gaining soon from investments. Disturbances under control. You have managed to enforce peace in Winterhome for now. Sabotage will cease. Districts will no longer be damaged by saboteurs. They never been. If the measures put in place to counteract this sabotage are lifted, Winterhome will face destruction once again. Okay. Menacing. Alright, we need to speed up this place. Ah, but it needs money. So, 9 weeks, it says, to research it. Which means if I gained 50 per week, it's about 450. So if I don't spend anything, it's gonna be just enough to build this machinery. Well, that's sad. But I guess that's what we need to do. Frostpunk 2 is more than survival? Yeah, sure. It is. It's just, like what you're saying is something that you think for the game, right? Like, the game itself never said what you just described. Why, like, it never said that this is why we can't settle somewhere else, because the people think that Winterhome is special and it's a sign of hope for humanity, but it never said that. Like, if it did, then it would be a different conversation. Okay, I'll need to check that. Send guards to crush the gangs, demolish the wreck, and bring the innocents to New London. That's a lot of people. Do we need these guys? I mean, I think I'm fine with that. That's probably a good decision. We can do it easily. "15 teams. Is there any other way we can gain more money right now? I don't think so. Our guards stormed the camp at night, falling upon the slavers while they slept. Judging from the many gaps in the palisade, the slavers weren't ever prepared for a committed assault. We freed a significant number of prisoners and took them to New London, each sharing horrific stories of how they were treated. Many cannot find their loved ones. Our scouts did not tell them about the disturbing pit full of bones they found near the fire, or the lack of food stores in the whole camp. Oh. Can't spend money. I guess we could use hot springs to boost health in Winterhome because of the toxic gases. It's actually working out nicely. Like, I feel like maybe there's an option to upgrade these settlements. There's like this glowing icon, but I just don't know how. Maybe it comes later. I feel like it would have told me. Alright. Jack Sadler, 43, runner, bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I'm proud. I'm proud. I tired to run. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in, for a place I never wanted to go, or try and make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Being sent to Winterhome has radicalized some citizens. Oh, it didn't happen yet, the gas outburst. Oh shit, not enough housing. There we go. Oh yeah, medical trials are still active. 842 people? Fuck these evolvers. Are you happy now? Ice sailor families. These shelters are inhabited by only women and children clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is the construction and repair of distinctive sledges with the sails for their foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explained. And then they do, they're out of their minds. We could bring the women and children to the New London, but many refuse to leave, their eyes watching for sails on the horizon. Most women refuse to leave without their sons and husbands. I guess we have to find them first. Ice sailors. In first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm up, they opened up. They are master foragers with the ingenious sail-powered sledges they use to move around the Frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area, obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can try to help them find the caves or discourage them and make them go home to their families. I mean, I think I would rather find these mushrooms. Maybe there's some kind of medical use that we could find, discover later. There's a possibility. Less food. Oh, it's just gonna be less food. I mean, sure, let's help them. I don't need harvesting sites. Okay, that's it. So they are waiting for their husbands here, but there's no new land to discover. Is this whiteout still going? Heals. There's a legend about a male reindeer or bull that lived here before the frost. When the great storm came, its fur turned white and it ran all around the land, gathering lost herds and leading them to a shelter within the mountains. Behind every legend is an icicle of truth. That's unusual pun. I wonder who wrote that one. Jesse Hyde, 30, colonist. Cursing the Faith Keepers. They sit on their throne made of our blood, build off our backs, They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food, may they drown in their wine, may they burn together with their pathetic ideals, and may I be there to see it. Like, I didn't send only evolvers here, there's like probably, what, like 10% max? 9. And I sent everybody equally there, but only evolvers, crying out loud. It just, yeah, it just tries to do the story, but it also gave you the option and it didn't really diverge. Damn, we're so good at goods. Yep, we're covering all the needs. Yeah, the only thing that concerns me now, other than the money, is this evolvers deal. Could promise them thought correction prison, would that satisfy them now for a little bit? Survivalist headquarters. Guess I could do it too. 40 weeks. Have to divert some money. Okay, but first... yeah, first it's gotta be this automated way of digging up stuff. Trust is pretty low. 23 weeks to get all the cores. This is manageable still. So if we need to actually build this, I think it was an industrial complex, this new automated workforce. Constructed in industrial, so we need a slot in industrial, so I won't be able to construct it immediately, so we need to advance this anyway. Oh, I guess I could have. Well, the thing is, what about deep melting drill? It increases efficiency, so would that just work on the cores? It's gotta. Engineers mostly for, Frostlanders mostly against. Not the best time. waste repurposing facility. Need to check that. Oh, so it's just a better filtration that uses core. Hmm. Well, I want the other one. Or maybe I don't even need to build it. This is one more efficient. And also gives materials? Doesn't have downsides? Okay, maybe not. Shit. All right.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved. A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Toxic gases rise. Steward, the workers in the Winterhome won't stop coughing. We schedule breaks, we cycle shifts, we hold them out of the depths by the cartload, but still a gasp in the clean air. There's nowhere to escape it, nowhere to get relief. It's as if this toxic rot clings to their lungs. If we want to spare them, we have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. This is like, we're just beginning. Oh boy, maybe I'm very slow, but like, I'm trying to make it safe for them. The disease is still fine. Oh yeah, the money. I don't know if the heat makes them work faster. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Slightly.
Steward. Here is Steward.
Steward. Steward?
Honorable Steward.
Alright, so now we don't have this problem. Can build... Oh shit! Deep melting drill. This is what they wanted all along. New Londoners, please tell me that you still want this, because this is probably the only time I'm ever gonna do it. Oh my god. Fuck you. Sawmill. I can't. They've been nagging me forever about this goddamn deep melting drill. But should I? I don't know how this goddamn works. Why can't I? Oh, I guess I can't. I guess it must be built upon... a specific place. I don't know how it's gonna work. It says it's gonna assume control over every facility, but it never says that it's gonna be safe for us to do Frostbreak. I'm waiting for it to arrive so we could do Frostbreak. But I'm not sure if it's actually gonna do it. Maybe it's just gonna do work instead of our human force. Well, we are pretty close. Let's wait. Broken vow. Dude, I'm not gonna be conducting medical trials forever. What the hell is this promise? Steward, the wolves are furious. What do they want to do? Like, we can't afford them going on protests. But they're literally gonna be killing people. Alright, let's... So if I notice people dying 3 times and nothing else happens, I'm gonna stop this... Stop these trials. Because it seems like it's just... going on forever.
Stewart.
And despite that, there's a pending promise. Oh. Well, it's another one.
The Research Institute has proposed a...
So how does this work? 1.6 workforce. I don't need workforce, I just need this thing to not kill people. What? Oh, it's industrial, it's different. I forgot that this is extraction. Oh my god, I should have prepared. Well, okay. But now it's gonna be special rules? Walrus are the lights you kept your... This is because... Headquarters... How do you fulfill that other promise? They just keep insisting for me to use medical trials without ever ending it. Oh wait, scouts. Settlement population abandoned. The wrecked prison hulk, once a crowded settlement run by brutal gangs, now abandoned. People all across the Frostland have heard how our guards went from bulkhead to bulkhead, loading everyone onto wagons and clubbing down those who resisted. They then departed for New London, taking everyone and everything of value with them. Those who lived here hope for a better life in our city. Doesn't sound very inspiring, but I guess it's for the better. Do they have enough housing? Nope. And hope. There we go. This is just enough now. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Gonna try to invest in this new idea, which still not sure quite how it's gonna work, because the game so far been treating automatons the same as humans. It's gonna be funny if I build this and it will require more housing for automatons and more food. I hope it does, at least in this story part, treats them differently. We'll see. Alright. There's some like new storylines too. Something about the Silhouette expedition is a little bit mysterious. Some slavery, it's an old thing. Cannibals. And Winterhome. I do like that those two factions, they're not black and white exactly. Like you could side with each of them and still feel like you're in the right for different reasons. Or rather, like for me, it's just trying to not take sides usually. Yeah, I feel like it could have benefited, at least in my case, with like a middle choice. I know it's probably boring for a dramatic game, but I think I would like it more. It's not big criticism or anything. Alright, well, gonna continue tomorrow. Things are looking well. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.